How can you be so sure that this is the age of the Antichrist?
If you understand the concept of the downfall of consciousness over time, and if you have some understanding of the scriptures and understanding of life, you can more or less understand which age you are going through. Very simply, just observe what is happening in the world right now. But at the same time, understand also what is happening in your own home at the same time. What is happening in your surrounding at the same time. Look at the corruption of the man individually. Man, woman, children, all of us. And look at the stories of the cultures which were destroyed in all the ancient texts. All of the reasons for which people were destroyed in the past. In every suburb, almost all of those reasons are practiced in this age. Never in the history of man it has happened like this. One culture became ignorant, but other cultures were functioning properly. But in this age, you see a global decline in morality. Now, what does the old scriptures tell you? If you have studied them very keenly, that first mankind becomes corrupt, and then cosmos becomes corrupt. The cosmos mimics a city. A people become destructive, and then the cosmos becomes destructive. And eventually the cosmos destroys them. A people are committing such and such a sin in a city, and an earthquake comes and wipes out the whole city. In a city, people commit such and such a sin, and then a comet falls and destroys them. A people in a city commit such and such a sin, and then a volcano erupts and destroys the city. So you see, cosmos is simply responding to what you are doing. Which in spirituality is called microcosm and macrocosm. Microcosmos is the man, and macrocosmos is the cosmos. And God, in all the scriptures, has warned and said over and over again, if you will break the balance, the cosmos also will break the balance. And once the cosmic balance is broken, you're not going to like it. So God is telling you over and over again that you are not living in isolation. You are not on this planet for a picnic. Your life has a cost. It has consequences. And a people's collective consequence, if you are generating bad consequences, you're not going to like what's going to happen next. The cosmos is going to respond to that in a way which you're not going to like. That is what the scriptures are saying. That when you will be balanced, cosmos will be balanced. When you will be broken, cosmos will be broken. When you will be grateful, cosmos will be grateful. When you will exceed the bounds, cosmos also will exceed the bounds. Is that not so? Any reader of the scriptures can see what I'm talking about. You are connected to the cosmos. Now, cosmos is built on truth. Now tell me, how are you going to get away with lies? So Antichrist is simply the biggest liar of them all. So since I was young, I started to notice the intensity of the winds, the intensity of the weather, the intensity of the sun, the intensity of the water, the intensity of the fire. Everything is rising. Storms are becoming more and more intense. The cosmos is breaking down. The cosmos has started to respond to the lies of men. You really think that the story of the Antichrist is a fairy tale? You think the ruins of all the cities which you see, those people lost, their languages gone, nobody can even read them anymore. You think they got destroyed because of sanitation problems? You really think so? You really think that the history of mankind was a series of strange coincidences? You really think that highly about yourself? They were people just like us. They corrupted themselves and they corrupted the cosmos around themselves. And the cosmos simply balanced itself again by eliminating the creature which was creating a problem. Nature will always go back to balance. You are not allowed to break the cosmos. That is why be humble, act according to your stature. But you didn't listen, did you? You don't even know that cosmos is built on truth. There is no school in the world which teaches you that. See how arrogant man is? Do you understand what I said? There's a direct link between you and nature. Direct link. Not indirect link, direct link. Nature is responding to you constantly. Your lies affect nature. Your truth affect nature. And do I need to tell you how large nature is compared to you? So all that which you have built, nature can destroy it in a decade. That is a pretty kind retribution if it takes a decade. You know, a solar flare can finish life on earth as we know it. Nature is not just this planet. Nature is much, much, much bigger than that. Many, many, many invisible energies are at play here. It stretches all the way to the boundary of the solar system. That is one bubble in which you and I live. So if you do not see the global impact of this age and the global corruption of this age, then when do you think Antichrist is going to come? In this cycle, there are two mega events. One which has come to pass, that was the flood of Noah. And the second big event is the return of Jesus and the appearance of Antichrist. These are the two global events. Other events were minor, localized. So now, when I see the corruption of all of mankind collectively, and I'm not talking about some good people everywhere, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what we are mass producing. And in my lifetime, I've started to observe that nature is realigning itself to what man is doing globally. The cosmos has started to respond. So, end is near, my friend. Think seriously about it.